So everybody knows that is my co-host Killing Burke at the beginning of the thing. Yeah. Anyway, greetings one and all, and welcome. When you hear that hiss, that is Zeropium.
I felt like effing him over for a percentage.
Oh yeah, because aliens go after the white corporate guys. At least they will in the new series, Wayu, whatever they're gonna call it. Good morning, everyone.
I felt like going after him. I was mad about Burke.
Oh, dude, that's not funny.
But
about you? Oh, because he wasn't mad about you. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Good morning to all of you in the chat. Thank you for being here. Loki, have at it with the roll call, my buddy.
Oh, absolutely. Chris Persia, welcome. Chris Persia, Mark Damply, Tired, both Bash Brother Wrenches are here. Good morning, gentlemen. Apollome's Minion, good morning. Good morning. You drove till midnight. Oh, wow. Been to watch Police Chase. Oh, good luck today. Apollome's Minion. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Keely, Roll Tide. Good morning, brother. We're going to burn a Doomicorn for you this morning and eat it. We're going to roast a Doomicorn and a War Eagle and munch. Daryl the Derelict, good morning. How are you doing, brother? Purple Valkyrie is here. Greetings, Purple Valkyrie. Project Storytime. How are you doing? Good morning to you, Shane Nolan. Good morning. Good morning, Dean Krantz. Hail, brother Louis Sparrow. Good morning, Mr. Dragon. Leia Rose. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great money. Fixer, good morning. Good morning to the Fixer. Snort of Poopus Cuber, my favorite polar bear, is there in chat. June Wong, hail. How are you doing? Gun Bunny! Good morning, Gun Bunny. How are you doing? Oh, man, so good to see you guys all here. Beginning of the week, we're going to burn it down, talk about some sequel love. I heard this story, Zero, about this movie about time and how none of the executives at Fox wanted to back it. They were like, we really don't see this being like this big movie, and they didn't want to back it and they didn't want to fund it. But there was this guy, this director, that really wanted to do it, and he did it. And it came out. It was Terminator, and that guy was James Cameron, and that movie made a lot of money. Movie about time.
Yeah, it did make a lot of money on such a small budget too. A lot of guerrilla style filmmaking in that one, but damn, the practical effects and the genius of James Cameron back in the day. Shout out to my fellow Canadian back when he was in his prime. But yeah, all that from a fever dream into the original and the sequel that would surpass it in so many ways. What an imaginative story.
And then you've got some, he went on to make Terminator 2, one of the best action movies of all time. But then you've got some stuff that didn't do so well. You've got sequels that just Ugh,
Bleh.
what the hell happened?
Yeah. Now, are you talking about the Terminator franchise specifically?
Uh,
Because we
you
could go
can.
down that road, but to me, they kind of just don't exist. I mean, to be perfectly honest, when the third one came out, me and all my friends, we were, pardon me, we were waiting so long for a sequel, right? So we were all really excited when this thing finally came out. And maybe it was just the anticipation of the whole thing that kind of, had this big build up to it. And I kind of enjoyed it. It's not that bad because I find, the first and second one aside, the first one's phenomenal. Second one, even better. That's up for debate for greatest sequel of all time. Third one, not as good, but it's not overly horrible, I wouldn't think. And then from then on, the sequels just kind of just really go down.
Before I forget about this, we had before the show started a $5 super chat from MB Geek. Let's talk. He says, doing a stream at 9:30 today. I'm going to make the case that real Star Trek is both progressive and conservative. That people misuse these terms. All right, Jesse.
All right.
Guys. If you wanna see some Star Trek talk, check it out over at MB Geek. Let's talk. At 9:30 today in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
They've got some sequels too that didn't do so well, but then again, the first movie didn't do so well. That's a very good case of reversing this. The first Star Trek movie was boring as hell, but then you get Wrath of Khan, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, some people say it's boring. Some people say it's cerebral. Some people say it's an absolute wonder of technology. That first movie. Then you get Wrath of Khan, and the story's just so much better. It like completely dwarfs what happens in the first movie.
Yeah. I mean, what was the old joke about the first one? Star Trek, the motionless picture.
The motionless picture.
Yeah. I mean,
The
I
ship
watched
never
it.
really goes anywhere.
It really does. I mean, how many times did they have the camera pan outside the ship for minutes on end? It's really cool to get your beauty shots there, but do you really need to sit there and watch that for 5 straight minutes? They're really milking the time on that one.
Purple Backward says Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan is one of the best sequels ever made. I absolutely positively agree. It completely surpasses the original movie, dwarfs it even. But then again,
It wasn't a very big bar to step over, though. I mean,
No.
Wrath of Khan is still phenomenal, but when you compare that one to the first one, there's really no contest.
Absolutely not. No, it's such a small bar. It doesn't. I don't even know if it counts. You could say that Wrath of Khan is the first Star Trek movie.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to a story perspective and a creativity standpoint, absolutely.
This is humongous. Yeah, yes, Mad Max. Yeah, Road Warrior. Oh yeah. They put a lot more money into Road Warrior too. The original Mad Max was a very cheap movie. They did not spend a lot of money on that very first movie. But you've got some cool car chases too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the fuel of the franchise there, no pun intended. But that's the thing with sequels, I mean, especially back in the day, these guys, they cook up the ideas and they come out with their first project, whether they're directorial debuts or not, and then they take all of that and then they build upon it within a sequel. And that's why so many sequels back then were just so damn good, because they still understood what they were trying to do in the first place and they didn't stray too far from it.
It's true.
Nowadays, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Mark Damon, Tower 3 of the best sequels are sci-fi movies: The Empire Strikes Back, Wrath of Khan, and T2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned what's going on now. I had the opportunity to see Ghostbusters. I think people know that by now because I've mentioned it a couple of times.
Yes.
A great sequel. I wouldn't say it surpassed the original in any way, but it's a great sequel. It's definitely no Highlander 2. Yes, Zax. Yes.
Yeah. Did
We're
you
from the planet Zeist, brother?
Yeah. Did you enjoy the first Ghostbusters sequel?
As a kid, yeah. As I got older, it's not a movie I watch. I never watch it. It's not. I need to. I just watched the original. I just saw the the latest Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Mhm.
So I really should. It's just not something that I ever think of watching. I always think of watching the first one because I love the first
Yeah.
one so much.
Yeah, well, I think that's like that for everybody. I enjoyed the second one too. I didn't find it that bad. Keely, yeah, Loki's reading my mind. Batman
Mm-hmm.
Returns and The Dark Knight. Yeah, here's what happens in Batman Returns. When you let Tim Burton just kind of go ape shit crazy with whatever the hell he wants to think of. Man, I remember parents complaining so much about that movie because it frightened their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always be thinking, well, I understand kids love superheroes. They buy the toys, they get their happy meals with all that shit. Guys, Batman Returns was never marketed as a kids movie. I'm just throwing that one out there.
Uh-uh. No, Batman Returns is very much a adult Batman movie, but
Yeah.
in a way, so is the first one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's got some goofy moments to it, but that first movie, I mean, look at a lot of the subtext in that first movie.
Yeah.
Jack Napier's having an affair
Mm-hmm.
with the boss's girlfriend.
Yep.
You are my number
One, a guy. I guess it. Well, that was the genius of bringing in Jack Nicholson too, because he's not only does he just have a look that can shrink your balls just by him staring at you, but he's such a cerebral actor as well. Like he knew what he was getting into, and he knew how to play that, especially in the '80s, like 1989. There really was no precedent for what the Joker should have been compared to the campy TV show or whatever, because when Tim Burton would come in for their meetings in the office and shit, he would lay out, the Dark Knight Returns and the Killing Joke and all that, and he would say, "This is where we're going, guys, so get ready." And Michael Keaton, damn, best
Yeah,
eyes in the business, absolutely.
and they originally were like, no, he's never gonna be Batman.
But he was.
That's one of the things people are using to try and defend Sparkly Vampire Boy being Batman. Edward the Batman.
Yeah.
Today is that you everyone said Michael Keaton would be horrible. Well,
Yeah, it is true. It's
I
true.
have absolutely no faith in this kid. From what I've seen in the previews, when he's like doing a Billy Madison or a Waterboy, whatever it is, and you're like, what in the hell? Batman doesn't lose his. Oh, he's primal. He's so primal and he's untrained. I'm tired of this untrained. He's untrained in the ways of keeping his emotions in check, and he's an emotional Batman. What is he gonna cry? Is he gonna cry? Is the Riddler gonna come down and go, what goes down an alley and has holes in it? My parents,
Martha.
God, it really is that what we're gonna get to? Is that what we're gonna have? An
Yeah.
emotional crybaby Batman?
Gosh,
Are you
yeah,
fucking serious?
yeah, get the hell out of here. I'll give it a chance because Batman in itself has a history of bringing in controversy, no matter who they cast. And I remember when all the riots were breaking out about Michael Keaton and stuff like that. And one of the casting directors actually saw him previously in a movie called Clean and Sober. I don't know if any of you who ever seen it have ever seen that one, but he's basically playing a recovering addict. And some of the crazy shit Michael Keaton does in that movie, they're watching that thinking, yeah, I could see this guy dressing up at night and really fighting his inner demons and maintaining his composure going through all this stuff because he's such an intense performer.
So let me ask you guys a question out there. Anybody who saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, because I have seen this a couple of times. Do you think they went too much into fan service? Throw one in chat if you think they went too far with the fan service in the movie. I'm not going to tell you exactly, what I'm talking about, but if you saw the movie, you know what I mean. Do you think they went too far into fan service? This is a moment where you think it went too far. Project Storytime gives a 1. Shane Nolan gives a 2.
I'm loving it, geek. Let's talk up there. Just quoting all the good stuff there. You idiot! You made me. Remember, you dropped me into that vat of chemicals. That was not easy for me to get over. And don't think that I didn't try. I know you did. Sorry, I am paying attention, guys.
So
We're
far, we got a 1, we got a 2. That's it. A lot of people haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. It's a good movie. You should go see it. Last 5 minutes, 1. All right. Before all that, because they used a lot of the music. They used a lot of the score. There's a lot of stuff they use.
Was it
069?
Nice one, Cuber. Was it the exact same soundtrack, or was it kind of modified?
There were a couple of things that they modified, but there's that music that plays when Dana and Bankman walk into her apartment the first time. That whimsical piano. There's all kinds of stuff they use from the original movie, the score.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine. I mean, it's nice to have those little nods in there, you know.
At least you had a little accident. You threw yourself off the roof.
You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts. That was such a Beetlejuice yell too, like, come on. Nice fucking model. There's your first F-bomb, guys. I'm sorry.
Jack is dead. You can call me Joker. And as you can see, I'm a lot happier now.
All right, Loki, let me ask you, as a general, as a member of the general viewing audience, even if it's done right, do you think there's such a thing as too much fan service?
Yeah. You can go overboard to where that's the whole story. The whole story becomes fan service. One of the examples of that is Star Trek Lower Decks. They are constantly like, look what we know. Look, we know about this, and oh, look, we mentioned Spock, and oh, we know about the fifth movie and how bad it was, and oh, haha, isn't that funny? We know, oh yeah.
Well, I had forgotten that until now. Thank you. That's awesome. Good times.
If it overtakes the story, then yes.
Yeah. It has to have good story.
You don't want the whole movie to be fan service. But I think the sequels that have done so well because of the love and care for the original IP.
Absolutely.
You want to go into Star Trek 2. The reason why Star Trek 2 is so wonderful is because Harv Bennett sat there and watched the entire series in a hotel room over the course of like a week, 3 or 4 days, whatever it was. He sat there and watched all the episodes and then said, okay, this is what we're going to do. And it wasn't that he was looking for an episode to pick. It's that he got to know the crew.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like the way I looked at it. It was just the years and hundreds of episodes of slow absorption that I took away from it. And I could see anybody else doing the same thing, you know. It's not like picking one favorite episode, it's about the overall, no pun intended, the mass effect it has on you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And Leia Rose, I didn't like it. I hated what they did at the end of that movie. I thought maybe we'd get, something more than just, oh, whoa, look what they did. They did Wrath of Khan, but they reversed it. Isn't that special?
That's kind of all they did, though. They just reversed it.
Spock should never have lost his marbles the way he did. Yeah. It's just, I hated seeing that.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a little too much of, Spock in his rookie years, for lack of a better term, still just, internally struggling how to cope with emotions and blah, blah, blah. It's like, it really wasn't that bad.
Let me ask you this, Zero. Do you consider Kill Bill 2 a sequel?
You know what? I'm the wrong guy to ask because I've never seen any of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm
okay.
sorry.
So let me. So Quentin Tarantino has this 4-hour epic movie,
Mm-hmm.
and none of the theaters want him to release it like that, and the studio doesn't want him to release it like that. So he cuts the movie in half. And he has Kill Bill, and then he has Kill Bill 2. But essentially, all of it was filmed at the same time. Is that a
Right.
sequel? They did the same thing with the first Superman movie. They
Yeah.
edited the second one, and they said someone else did it. But the reason why Superman, the original motion picture, had such a huge price tag on it was it's basically 2 movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wasn't that the same with Lord of the Rings? Didn't they film all that at once?
No,
No.
no. They filmed the first movie, and then there was a gap between the first movie and the second movie, but then they filmed 2 and 3 back to back.
Mm. So, I mean, would 3 be considered a sequel to 2?
It is a different book. It's a whole different movie.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So,
So to go back to your question, I don't really. I mean, I'd actually have to watch them and try to understand the source material there, because I mean, if Tarantino did that just to appease the the theater owners and all the producers and shit like that, I don't think it would be considered a whole sequel. It's like, just cutting something in half just to, please someone. But if it's essentially all the same, story arc, I wouldn't really consider that a sequel, because I mean, when you make a film and then you take those characters and you make a new story with it, to me that is a sequel. But if it's just 2 parts of the same story, I wouldn't really consider that sequel material.
Hmm.
That's my
$5
opinion.
$5 super chat from MBG. Let's talk. Ricardo Montalban requests from Paramount a VHS copy of Space Seed so he could get back into it. He was doing Fantasy Island at the time. Dedication. The
Yeah.
plane, boss, the plane. I am Ricardo Montalban, and you are watching Fantasy Island.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Welcome. Nobody can do that like him.
No. There can be only one.
Yeah, and there's only one Ricardo Montalban. I remember someone talking about the fact that his chest was fake.
I was just thinking that too.
And his chest wasn't fake. He really looked like that.
Yeah, he was kind of built.
Rich Corinthian leather.
Yummy. Oh man. We're a very mellow bunch today, I must say. It's like we're trying to have a intellectual conversation.
We are. We're not raging. Our demons aren't flying out. Well, the SJWs completely imploded over the weekend. So maybe that's why. Maybe we're like really chill and relaxed because all the SJWs heads exploded over the weekend for the shit that happened all last week.
It's like, oh man, they didn't bitch about anything. What the hell are we gonna do this morning?
Oh, they bitched. They bitched and
well,
they
of
threw
course
a fit.
they did.
But their heads all exploded because of everything that happened. So
too bad, so sad. Bye bye.
It's so sad. Bye bye.
Y'all can pack snacks and make tracks. Yep, that was all him.
Mark said, "Come to think of it, Wrath of Khan is the first movie. It wasn't a sequel because it started the story arc through." So yes, it was. That's the way I look at it too.
Yeah.
You had Wrath of Khan, Surface Spock, Voyage Home. Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's Monday. That's right on Mornings of Mischief.
What an astute observation.
From Darth Arlena. It is Monday, and it is the beginning of the week, and hopefully you guys are going to get a little boost to your week. So what else do we got? We've talked sequels. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, also quick shout out. Something dreadful this way comes, guys. Oh, I'm super excited. I'll only mention this once and then I'm done because I'm still gushing. Metroid Dread has been nominated for Game of the Year. How a freaking about that? It is in the running, folks. Even if they don't win, just to be recognized after 35 years, hey, that's pretty cool, man. Yep, so congrats.
Absolutely.
There's a good sequel for you.
And you know what? Audience reviews have arrived for Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's got a 96% audience score.
Wow.
And then it's got a 60%
critic score.
Rotten Tomatoes, yes.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know about Rotten Tomatoes. They're not as reliable as they were back in the day. I
Mm-mm.
think a lot of the certain members of a cult kind of really overrun the reviews on that one.
Somebody gave it a 4 out of 5 and said, a wonderful movie. It felt more like an Amblin entertainment movie than Ghostbusters. Think Goonies or E.T. or even Super 8. I teared up right at the end. Movie was made with love, some inconsistent pacing, and a couple of dodgy bits with the score, which I loved. Just not matching the screen. Took a star away. Well worth the ticket.
I'm glad to hear it.
Someone gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Movie's action packed and entertaining. The cast does a well job acting the movie. I don't get that. There are several parts that play homage to the original film. I highly recommend watching the film. Someone gives it a 4 out of 5. Fun movie, lots of throwbacks to the original. Good, really good sequel that doesn't feel like a sequel. It felt like something new, like something starting, being birthed from the old. Abby Smash gave the film a 1.5 out of 5 and said started off really slow and didn't get better. Dustin M gave the movie a perfect 5 and says a real Ghostbusters movie the sequel fans deserve, satisfying, yet leaves you wanting more. I agree, Dustin M. I don't agree on your score. I gave it like an 8.
I would like to yeah, I would like to know more about that 1.5 out of 5. Started off slow and didn't get better. Well, what makes you say that? Can you give us a reason why? Like, do you have anything else to add? No? Okay. All right. Fine. Fair enough. See, that's not a review, in my opinion.
A lot of 5 out of 5s. And then you get to 4 out of 5. Film manages a difficult balancing act between 3 objections: being a love letter to the original, establishing a story to propel this new cast into this world, and bring a beautiful tribute to Harold Ramey. There's not much more I could have asked for in a revitalization of the Ghostbusters. Almost said Star Wars. Ghostbusters franchise. Now I wish they had done something like this with Star Wars.
Really shout out to Harold Ramis. We all miss him.
God, man, yes. I wish he was still here.
Yeah, it would have been so nice to see him in the new one. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm getting excited to see it. I'm really curious to see how it pans out. Yeah, spoilers aside.
We're not gonna do any spoilers. We're not talking spoilers. But it's good. It's good that people see this as something that's worthy of being a sequel.
Yeah, absolutely.
When they care, Ghost Rider. When they care, when the people making something care, when they care about the original, when they love the original, you know, Ivan Reitman doing this was perfect.
Yeah,
it was perfect. He loved the original. He loved and cared about the original. You put it in the hands of someone that loved and cared enough to give it the love and attention that it deserves.
Yeah.
Instead of pissing all over the original.
Yeah. Well,
which is what they did in 2016.
Yeah, we're not going there, but you talk about someone who's directly related to the bloodline, there it goes right there. Now, did Dan Aykroyd or any of the originals have any writing credits to their name in that one?
In the new one or in 2016?
No, that one doesn't count.
Let's find out. And I agree, that one doesn't count.
No. Non-existent.
Let's check IMDb.
Punk Waddle up there. Have we talked about
Dan Aykroyd.
Matrix 2? Dan Aykroyd was a writer for that one?
Jason Reitman.
Wow.
Gil Keenan, Dan Aykroyd. Directed by Jason Reitman, Ivan Reitman's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I know that Harold and Dan and Ivan were together on what's that bitch's island called where she's got all her wine? Anyway, they were on that island off the coast of New York. Spinning tales, yes, and down in the basement talking about the movie. And they spent like 2 weeks writing Ghostbusters. in this basement on this damn island.
Just working away.
Yeah. Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, there we go. Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, they were on Martha's Vineyard
Mm.
just for like 2 weeks at Dan Aykroyd's like mini mansion.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad they could do that. Oh my God, I feel like we're just having some quiet talk radio show here this morning.
We're being quiet, ladies and gentlemen.
Dr. Fraser Crane here.
ASMR Coaches ASMR proudly presents Loki and Zero.
That's not ASMR. That's shock therapy. Also, speaking of Martha's Vineyard, here's a nice segue into other sequels. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys in the chat may know for sure. Martha's Vineyard, that's where they shot the original Jaws film, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, talk about sequels that went off the rails there. Holy crap.
Jaws 3D.
Oh my God.
This time, the shark's taking it personally.
No, that was Jaws the Revenge.
Oh,
when Michael Caine was there for a payday. I didn't mind the movie at all. They paid me quite nicely.
I crashed my plane into the water.
Yep. Yeah. Falls in the water, gets into the lifeboat, and he's magically dry.
Yes. I was there for the paycheck.
Yeah. That was
we were off the coast of Jamaica.
Off the coast of Costa Rica. Oh, there's another one whose sequels went AWOL. Although I'm very intrigued to see where the next Jurassic Park movie goes with all the original cast back.
That film got him a new house.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Actually, I was reading something not too long ago, maybe a few months ago, when the next Jurassic Park film had finished principal photography. And before they started editing, they were trying to piece everything together and then, make your edits and stuff. And I think they had over 6 hours of usable footage for the film. Thinking, oh man.
Hold on here. Project story time. Hello. Anybody home? Pink McFly, pink.
The shark still looks fake. Michael J. Fox. Shout out to another fantastic Canadian. Shark still looks fake. Forget Jaws. Let's just Sharknado this franchise.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
What? Can you imagine a shark taking it personally, and its spawn taking it personally, and its spawn taking it personally, and oh yeah, great whites everywhere coming after your family in the ocean. Don't go out on the water, folks, especially if you're a Brody. Fuck that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, our family keeps dying. Maybe you should stay away from the water. Think about it. Michael, did you hear your father? Out of the water now. What does the rest of the family do? Go on a boat, get in the water. Keep doing things. Oh my God. Jurassic Park
retirement home.
That's chaos theory. No one could predict that Dr. Alan Grant's hips would suddenly give out like that in a moving vehicle. That's chaos theory.
That's chaos.
That is one big pile of shit.
I told you I didn't want to see the Velociraptors. Alan, oh my God, woman, shut the hell up.
Jaws 22, the shark doesn't taste like chicken. Jaws 32, why does a shark have blue hair?
Brody's moved to Kansas. Problems fucking solved. Yes, Dean Grant's, but Brody's moved to Kansas.
Oh, come on. Doesn't Tornado Alley run through there? It's going to be Sharknado Alley.
Sort of poops. They get eaten by mountain bears.
Oh, man. I don't know which would be worse, man. Oh, see, the point is, you are alive when they start to eat you. And all went quiet.
Oh, Pat S says, I hate to be the buzzkill, but my AMC matinee price went from $6 pre-bug to $12.50. It's a bit of a sticker shock. Our independent chain is only $8.
Well, shit.
Yeah. AMC, Cinemark, all the big ones, they're charging more and more and more. Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Bring back Amblin Entertainment.
That's no shock.
That's a space station.
It's a battle station.
Oh my God! Look at the meme we've started. Jaws 55. We don't bother to post the wires. Jaws 69. Shark lives matter.
Red 5 standing by. Boy, sometimes you got to roll a hard 6.
Big Red standing by. Simply Red standing by.
Simply Red standing by.
Happy Dinosaur 8000. Happy day to you, my buddy. Good to see you again.
Yeah, stay away from the ocean. That's simple.
Just stay out of the water.
That's right. Stay out of the water. Get your ass out of the water. If I was Brody, I would know. No, we're not staying in that town. No. I just killed a great white shark, with a damn, he ate the boat. The shark ate the fucking boat. What happened out there, Brody? The shark ate the fucking boat. And then I was laying there and he had a fucking air tank in his mouth, so I shot it. You shot the air tank, I shot the air tank and said, "Open wide, motherfucker."
Smile, you son of a bitch. that would have been an amazing ending if Brody actually said, "Open wide, motherfucker."
Open wide, motherfucker. Boom! Blows its jaw completely open.
Oh, yeah. What a great ending. I used to hate the water. Can't imagine why. I don't need this. I don't need this working class hero crap.
He stays. Oh, It'll be okay. The kids will be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, looky there. Look at the redhead. Look at the redhead coming in late. Redhead coming in late. Hello, Arwen. Thank you for coming by. Good morning. Good morning, Lady Arwen.
Did you sleep in? You couldn't find your bacon to sizzle this morning?
Oh, man. I could barely find my bacon to sizzle this morning.
Oh, man. I don't even have bacon.
The Jaws bloodline never forgets. Yeah, stay out of the fucking water.
Just stay out of the water. Yeah, that should be the tagline for the next freaking Jaws sequel. Jaws 36. Oh, no. Stay out of the fucking water.
No, they've done Deep Blue Sea. They did the Meg. That was, what the hell? I don't know what the hell that was.
That was
I watched that movie and I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I don't know. I'm like, I want to leave, but I want to see the shark eat people. But then you see the shark eat someone and you're like, they just made a big CGI shark. That's all they did.
Yeah. It's not filmmaking. That's just pushing a button.
Oh, so they put its mouth around the tube underwater.
Oh wow! So
look at the teeth marks.
Oh yeah, so it's giving it the big suck. That's great. So Lady R, when you overslept, this is not the place to come to if you want to wake up, because we're being very mellow this morning.
Yeah.
Jaws 72, a sushi too far. Oh, you guys, how far must we always take the memes here, ladies and gentlemen?
This is what happens when Loki takes medicine before he goes to bed. I can't do that again. I can't do it. I've got some NyQuil and some stuff, some honey NyQuil. I just can't do it.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
Because I get on here and I'm like, hello, ladies. I'm really getting so much trouble. I'm like, hello.
Welcome to 0 Hour Radio 1, where we bring you all the news as it happens. This is what happens when we do it live. Thank you all for tuning in. Please do not hesitate to call in with your questions. We will offer you free psychological profiling.
No, that's weird. We're not going to do that.
Okay. No. Yeah. Leave it to 0 to take things too far.
No, we ain't doing that.
The shark is always watching. So it's Jaws 84. Shark Angels in the outfield.
The shark is always watching.
Even though you can't see it.
And Snowdub live. How are you doing, my brother? And he says, "Skull and tuck and roll." Yes.
Oh, that woke me up. Wow. Thank you, Snowdub. Wub, wub, wub.
Little hair of the dog that bit you, Arwen?
Sharks are wimps. More people are killed by bears. Someone's down with the bears.
If anybody knows, it's Snortapoop Scuba.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I killed a bear yesterday. Did you kill anything? Was there any Ray Parker in the new one?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I gotta watch that.
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
He-Man. Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
Henry Winkler Fonzie jumped the shark on Happy Days. He did.
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely, he did.
That's what coined the phrase.
And then Dave Bob did it on a tricycle.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
talent.
I've
That's
seen
talent.
video.
Man, how'd you get airborne enough to clear that thing? That
I don't
sounds
know.
incredible.
I don't know. Good morning, Snowdub. He said, "Good morning, beautiful people."
The
Yes,
beautiful
no
people.
more.
The beautiful people.
Da-na-na.
Oh God, guys, the 90s are calling again. That's why I say, hey man, nice shot. What a good
Oh
shot,
my
man.
God. Hey, man. Nice shot. I love that fucking song. No wine was involved with my excess sleeping. Uh-huh.
Oh, really? Lady Arwen doesn't drink anymore. She doesn't drink any less either.
Uh-huh.
We all know what's going on there. Were you going after the Skynet Bois again playing Uno last night? Is that what's going on? Wow, 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 wow. Too much
Right there,
gaming.
Dio technically have a higher body count than sharks. Bambi too. This time, the buck stops you.
Oh, Bambi was such a nice looking deer too. Look at that
Oh,
smile
shit.
on her face right before her mom caught that bullet.
Mama. Psh, mama.
Mama.
Mama. Oh my God, we're horrible.
Yeah, we are horrible. I feel we're really just kind of winging it with the ASMR today.
Mm-hmm.
Too much Fortnite. Oh God, you still playing that? Have they introduced anything new yet? What's going on in that?
Oh my God, I can't
life?
do the Fortnite.
I can't get into
I
it.
love Steven. I love Steven. He's my brother. I just can't do.
I can't do it at all. No offense to anyone who plays it. The bottom
That's
line
right.
why I just
Yes.
can't do it is because I suck. I would know I suck. I would give Fortnite the big long suck. There would be no turning back.
Bambi versus Godzilla. Bambi was a buck zero. Hashtag blame Pat Steven. Yes. Absolutely. Blame Pat Steven.
Yeah, Pat asks, could an M1 shooting an oxygen tank really make a shark's head blow up? Actually, I think that has been proven to be quite inaccurate. But for a movie finale, it works. It
No,
works.
there's not enough there's not enough accelerant there to make the tank blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna bust a hole in it, and it's gonna basically shoot out all the oxygen, all the pressure, but it's not at a high enough pressure that it's gonna blow up when you shoot the damn thing.
Yeah. I mean, it would probably hurt, but the shark's not going to explode. But that's movie magic for you. I believe the ending was probably a little bit different too, and then they wanted to, lighten it up. Well, not lighten it up, but just light it up and burn it
I
down.
hit that motherfucker with an M204 grenade launcher. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure Quint had one stuffed in the cargo bay on the Orca
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
somewhere. Yes, absolutely.
Quint,
Absolutely.
you're gonna need to bring old Painless out of the bag.
The same breech loader that Arnold had in T2.
Yeah. Oh god, the Jaws memes are still going. Still going. So when does Jaws what movie does
means
Jaws,
Jaws and Dolly.
what movie does Jaws fight bears in? We need to do that.
Debbie does Jaws. This time it's pointy.
How deep will they take it?
Fin to fin. Oops. Yeah, he's like, what?
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my. Dude, we got to do this ASMR stuff more
Live
often.
every week like it was Shark Week. Oh yeah, we do.
Stay out of the water.
Jaws does Dallas.
That had some staying power though, like the shower scene in Psycho. I could be in a swimming pool and I'll still be thinking about sharks.
Jaws does Dallas. Oh. Okay.
Enter the Mexican Iron Man. Oh boy.
No
thong will save you now. This time, it's interspecies personal.
With banana hammocks.
The bears would win. We love tasty fish. Dude, there was a commercial here in Canada. It was probably a beer commercial or something like that. Go figure. But this guy was fly fishing in a river somewhere. It was totally a comedic commercial. And this guy caught this fish, and this bear comes running after him because the bear wanted the fish. And The fucking guy starts fighting the bear, and the bear is doing like some ninja roundhouse kick kind of shit. It was pretty funny. I don't know if you could find that on the internet, but yeah, it was pretty good. I guess you had to be there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how us Canadians entertain ourselves.
Enter the Iron Thong.
Oh God, today is today's just a meme day.
The,
ASMR
the
memes.
Rise of Brody.
Was it a canned salmon commercial? I don't remember that. See, commercials around here, you just assume they all have to do with beer or something.
Well, see, with the Rise of Brody, that was a Viagra commercial.
Ah,
Even at 65,
that's yeah,
Jaws can get a rise out of Brody,
yeah.
but
That's
only if they
that's
stick a case of Viagra down to the
that's what I
seafloor.
called Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. Arnie gets a hard
Uh,
on.
uh,
I nailed the maid. That's how they came up with the idea for
oh
How I
God,
Met Your
I
Mother.
nailed the maid. God, do you remember that? You remember when Arnold was dealing with that? It was like every other day. Arnold
Oh
nailed the
yeah.
maid. I nailed the maid.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, if only we had our Schwarzenegger
I put her
soundboard.
up against the wall and I said, "Stick around."
Stick around. So I'm a cop, you idiot. We're gonna play a game called Who's Your Daddy and What Does He Do? Right now, the daddy is doing you.
The mushroom head is not a tumor.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
God.
We're crazy, guys. We're crazy.
Showing the extremes they go to get to the freshest salmon, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
The wrath of
Mark's found the
Jaws.
commercial. I don't quite remember if it was a Canadian commercial or not, but it played here all the time, and we always had a laugh at it. It's good
Videos that'll
times.
make you laugh and joy.
Oh my God.
Let the word of mouth.
How many Jaws movies are there going to be, guys? We're up to 105 now. Swims north for poutine.
Oh,
Jeez.
that bear just kicked him in the nuts. Oh, he just kicked the bear in the nuts.
I'm glad to provide your entertainment for the day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out.
Wow. Okay, I never saw that. I don't remember that.
Dean Krantz says, I have watched some of your countrymen jumping on the back of moose in lakes and riding them. Canucks do some crazy shit. Yeah, especially when the moose are in mating season. That is just 1,500 pounds of raging hormone, man. You got to be careful there.
Oh, look, an angel. Oh my God, I've never seen that commercial before. A man fighting over a fish with a bear.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I've done my part for the day. Thank you all for being here. Please do continue to call in with your questions, theories, and
Oh
conundrums.
shit, I lost my. Damn, that sucks. I lost my chat.
Oh no. They're still
Well,
all here.
Loki, that is a classic. No, I mean I lost my like chat on my side screen because that's where. Yeah. Anyway, that's where the commercial started playing as, and I don't have a back button over there. That sucks.
Punk Waddle says, and I thought
Holy
human
shit, guys! Thank you. I just noticed my latest short, the Ghostbusters motion picture soundtrack, Stay Puft White limited edition, is at 1,400 views. Thank you guys so much.
Beautiful. Self high five.
Yeah. Yes. Thank
Good
you.
job. Good job, guys
Thank you.
and gals.
I love doing those shorts. They're so fun. That could be totally taken the wrong way.
Well, you know what? That's all right. It's fine. I wasn't even thinking anything bad. I was just thinking what next on our live ASMR hour. Power hour.
The Power Hour with Loki and Zero.
The power of meditation. Everyone, close your eyes. Breathe deeply into your diaphragm.
Are you listening to my voice?
This is V'ger.
No, no.
Jaws 101 spawning season, the Mexican shark uprising. You
Huh,
got you,
I like
you guys are just going nuts with this stuff here. Absolutely nuts.
So Ghostbusters Afterlife did well. I think it did well. I think it shows what you get when you actually care about a sequel, when you actually
Yes.
put thought and love and care into it.
Yeah. Well, you see that you hit it there. That's a big word. It's all about care. You got to have care for your source material and care to do right by the franchise and your fan base.
I'm right there with Arwen. I need more coffee. I need
Oh,
more coffee. It's been an hour and I'm still not awake. No
man.
more medicine. No more medicine.
Give me
No
my
more medicine
medicine.
for Loki. No.
What made us decide to take things so slow today? Loki's on dope.
I'm doped up.
It's his infectious personality. We just kind of feed off of it.
Are we doing a Thanksgiving show? Yes, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday. I will be live just like I always am. So we will be here. I might even do a night show and hang out with anybody that's on their own for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So if you're going to be on your own for Thanksgiving, we're probably going to do a late night show on Thursday and just kind of hang out and whatever.
Yeah. So happy Thanksgiving to all you American folks out here. Up in Canada land, we already had ours last month, so that's come and gone now.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Turkey Day.
Jameson is not cold medicine. I completely agree. I've been taking the honey NyQuil. It's yummy.
That's a beverage. Dean Krantz says, cool, I will be here if I'm not out hunting. So are you going to be catching fish, fighting bears, riding moose? What are you going to be doing out there? Gobble till you wobble.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Oh, God, what's happening now? Did Lars and Sven just show up?
Oh, God.
Oh, happy Turkey Day to you all.
Yeah, it's so good. I was watching the sailors go into my port.
I like the dark meat. I can't wait for Christmas. I cannot wait to give you my fancy Yule log.
Yeah. Rub my shoulders, little circles.
Little circles, yes. Oh, Lars and Sven ASMR.
Moose on the loose.
Gobble, gobble, mother feathers. Out in elsewhere, this one does
Arwen
not
got to
smell.
meet Lars. Lars and Arwen have much. Yes, we have much in common because we both like sailors and sausages.
Which one of us is Lars?
Oh my God!
I am so
I'm
very
Lars,
confused.
You're Sven.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh my God! See, this is what happens.
Sven, rub my shoulders, Sven.
We are so alike. I feel as if we are always one.
Oh my God, no. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have got one hell of a week this week, even with Thanksgiving here. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all had a great week, and I hope you all have a great Monday morning. After listening to us ramble and talk like this.
This one thinks
morning,
maybe we should start some Khajiit ASMR, yes?
Some Khajiit. Yeah. I have a lot to sell you.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all at fair prices. Take a look, yes?
I like pancakes. I do. I like smoking a pancake. Yeah.
This one does not like pancakes. The syrup is too sticky in this one's fur.
I like a bong in a blitz.
This one will join you to go get blitz now, yes?
Oh my God,
Oh my
turkeys
God.
and helicopters. Yes. I'm sure Chopper Dan will make an appearance on Thanksgiving. You all have a great one. Have a great rest of your day. I'm glad you guys could start your day off with us here on Monday on 0 Hour. We will, of course, be back tomorrow. We've got Purple Valkyrie coming up later today. And MV Geek Let's Talk said he's going to be doing a show in about a half hour. So check that out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And have a great one, everyone.
Party on, dudes and dudettes.
Party on, dudes!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.